November has been a huge month for letdowns. Fallout 76, insert game next to me, and now this. Battlefield 5. The sales for Battlefield 5 have dropped like more than 50% off their previous year on physical copies. Battlefield 5 seems to not have sold as well as the last one, and because people are all upset about some drama and not even acknowledging the game, like there's a whole game to play, and people get mad over the worst things. That in mind, the game still does suck because the campaign does still suck, but just not for all the reasons you think it sucks. Gameplay sucks because this is like dropping one person into a map made for a big team battle, and it's just you. You have to do a few objectives. It's sort of like the multiplayer, but not quite. I mean, if the single player is supposed to train you for multi, uh, it wasn't doing that. It was like watching really short Call of Duty adventures. Um, the first one was so boring though that I quit out of it and went to the next one. That next one's the one everyone's a fan of, with the female Norwegian. Like that depiction or not, I mean, the level is miserable. They expect you to do a lot of stealth in a game that's not really meant for stealth. So you're like in these big battlefield areas and you're trying to sneak past things and like, this doesn't feel right. And they don't equip you for it either, too. So at the beginning of this mission, I'm told, I need to stay quiet or they'll sound the alarm. And then 50 German dudes will be on me. They just start me off with a loud ass rifle. They start me off with a loud ass rifle. No silence weapons of any kind. Not sure what we were supposed to do. But luckily, if you hide a lot, you might find a silence pistol about a eighth of the way into the game and sort of make it through. I've beat most of these challenges just running past people and hoping I hit a checkpoint, which I do a lot. But then once I finished that one, I didn't want to play anymore war stories because these war stories aren't that great. Battlefield 5 is the first person shooter. This is the first time I've ever actually quit out of a campaign and gone straight into multiplayer. The only other time I've done it and was like Splatoon, I got the Octo expansion. I played like 2 levels, then I left because I'm like, okay, the multiplayer is better. And it's the same for Battlefield 5.8. Look, it's more Battlefield. I actually made a really stupid choice. I bought it for the PS4, not realizing that I already had a free copy of Battlefield 1 on my Xbox, and I bought 4 and Hardline a long time ago. But apparently they just push a button, and if you own all 3 between 5, 1, and 4 in that order, you can jump back and forth between the lobbies of different games. 1 minute, you're doing Battlefield 5, next you're back in World War 1 doing Battlefield 1. How about that? That's sad to say though. I had enough and I was just like ready to jump into Battlefield. Once I did, I already took to it. Again, I did have to turn my PS4 copy in and swap it for Xbox because it's more fun on Xbox One. Xbox One. I'm an Xbox fanboy again. Uh-oh. I had to start over and go through a few of the things I had already been through because I made a little bit of progress with the count and I didn't bother to check if they have like a BattleNet thing, so I just went straight to another character. I play as a medic. I like doing that. I like supporting people. Let all the shooting up to the people who are good at shooting. I'm gonna fire smoke grenades. I'm gonna run to people and heal them on the fields. Like if it's my goal to just babysit my squad and make sure they don't die, will head up behind them, just done. They get shot, I can still rescue them and just get to throw band-aids at people. Prefer SMG for the most part, but it's World War II and these SMGs aren't cool. To me, a cool SMG are like the PDW kind of weapons, like your P90 or, smaller than that. But I'll post it here. Yeah, that thing's cool. It's so tiny. That's what she said. All I've been doing is playing Conquest. The whole expansion thing they're doing where they launch, I guess what they're gonna call seasons of content, just launched with another single player campaign. I don't know if they're gonna keep doing this, but honestly, I hope they don't bother. The game is, in fact, not complete. Single player wasn't finished when it shipped. Not even finished, yeah. And I don't know if they're doing any more. And some of the modes are missing, and several other key factors that we all had to wait for. Firestorm was going to be Battlefield's big foray into Battle Royale, and if any game is going to get me to play a Battle Royale game, it's Battlefield. I still can't get over the fact that I used to be so scared to play multiplayer. I don't know why, just because I'm like just okay. I am considerably competent. I am neither at the bottom nor the top of the scoreboard. I'm just right there in the middle. Although one time I did really well. I was like going revive, revive, revive like crazy, just throwing bandages at everyone. You can play as a guy or a girl on the battlefield. I just picked girl because I feel like she'll have a slightly smaller hitbox, help me not suck. But like, it's not a big deal. It's like just a series of faces. That's it. You get to customize your uniform with a bunch of stuff that I don't want to ever spend money on. All these upgrades look so stupid. Like, oh yeah, you get to add blue paint to one piece of that pistol you have right there. Not the whole thing. You can add blue to here and here, but not the whole thing. Why would you do that? That's not going to affect the game in any way. The only thing I'd like to do is buy my way to the best SMG you have, because like it's kind of weird that games make you deal with guns you hate at the beginning of the game so that you have to earn your way to the good weapons, meaning that only people who are already good have the better weapons. It's not that I want to help noobs or shit on anyone. I'm just saying, just make all the guns available and balanced from the start. I want that SMG that has 0 accuracy and like a 50-round magazine. I think there's something like that exists. Oh yeah, it's Calico. It's that one right there. Those are really hard to aim. What if this gun's ever been in a game and not as a laser pistol? Because Battlefield 5 didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. Battlefield 5 didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. It's just an average Battlefield game. It's more Battlefield if you like that. At least we're getting a new Titanfall. Don't get me started.
Hard Mode Gamers. If you thought this video was good, I'm not going to tell you to smash that like button or smash that subscribe. I want you to share it. That's right, share it. Have people come see it. Because you can like thumbs up and subscribe all you want, and that'll just make numbers go up. But if you share it, then everyone gets to enjoy it.